Classics.com.
It's a story about me, about me, and how I didn't have nobody but me. I was raised by my mama, single mama. We ain't had no money and no fathers, till a man came around in my life named Morris. Even though I wasn't his stand kid, he turned around and started to adore me. And though he was hard-headed as hell, it was five of us. He didn't turn his back on me for shit, and that's why I loved him. I know it happened a long, long time ago, but it still hurts me. So I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. Forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. I was only 16, on my way to high school. Kicked out on the streets. Remember I'm in high school. I'm wondering what did I do. Went to my homie D, and asked him, can I stay with you, bro? But Moke, where would you go? After that, my older brother, you done found out. And he said, Moke, you can come to my house. And he ain't asked me for no rent or nothing. And now I got it, he don't want for nothing. I know it happened a long, long time ago, but it still hurts me. So I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. Forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young.
Y'all make sure y'all click the like button, yeah. And if y'all watching, make sure y'all come all the way in. Click on it and come all the way in.
I never sold drugs, I'm not a medicine man. I'm just so proud to be a melanin man. Here I stand, a grown-ass man, all by myself, a grown-ass man. I don't know what the future holds. I'm a king, now I mean, cause my tooth is gold. And plus I got a fruitful soul. I'm finna blow this top off and ain't no telling where the roof will go. Feel like I'm going to the Super Bowl. Just because I'm rich, little bitch, don't mean that I trick on hoes. What I look like giving money away, that's like a bee giving honey away. I made mine, you better make your own. Try to get married, try to build you a home. Take pride in your man and you may get along. If you acting like a queen, you just may get a throne. Duh, don't know.
How you look? It's Grimmy. It's Grimmy.
Oh shit! Hold on now. Hold on. Let me change everything real quick. I forgot to change the settings. Hold up. Make sure everything golden. Y'all hold on real quick for me. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Let's see. Sound. Okay, everything good on there. Okay, just making sure everything good. Where we at? Let's see here. Bam. All right. Appreciate y'all for holding up. I apologize for the little malfunction. Also, I made 2 links on accident. So this one is the new one. So this one is the live one. So first thing I want to tell y'all to do is click on the like button. Hey, the color looking good on here. Click on the like button if you're watching. Okay, let's go on and swap this around. Bam. Okay, we got that. Okay, make sure y'all click on the like button when y'all out there, man, in the TV land. Make sure y'all click on the like button. It is very important to click on that like button. Okay, so now let's go on and get off. Let's go on and take off. What we gonna talk about today, or is there a such thing as a deadbeat daddy, or do fathers just give up on co-parenting with the mama that they had it with? Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. Is there a such thing as deadbeat daddies, or? Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't think so. I don't think there's a such thing as deadbeat fathers. I think that they get tired of co-parenting with the mother or whatever. That's what I think. I don't think there's a such thing as deadbeat daddies. If anybody got something to say, y'all let me know. Definitely not a such thing as, to me, I don't think I've seen men cry. I've seen men cry over their children. I've seen it. I've seen men cry over not seeing their children. I've seen it. But one thing I haven't seen a mother crying because the kid wasn't able to be seen by the daddy. That's one thing I've never seen. I've never seen a woman cry. I've never seen a mother cry because the child not seeing the daddy or the daddy not coming around. I ain't never seen that. I have never seen that, ever. I have never seen a mother crying because the father won't come around. I've never seen it. And, if you don't agree, that's fine. If you don't agree, that's fine. But I've never seen a woman crying because the father won't come around. But I see a whole bunch of men crying because they can't see their kids. I've never seen it. So does that tell you something? Does that mean that mothers are the problem? Because if we go by woman's standard, the person who cries the hardest is the one you believe, right? Going by woman's standards, right? Women cry and they expect to be believed, right? So if we going by women's standards, if whoever cries, you believe them. If we going by the woman's standard. And like I say, I've seen a lot of men crying. I never see a woman crying. Because, oh my God, my child's father won't come and pick him up. I've never heard of that. If you have, you let me know. I have never heard of it or seen it. I have never heard of that or seen a woman crying about the daddy not coming around. I know women. I've seen a lot of women. Cry about not having enough money. I've seen a lot of women cry about child support. I mean, everybody's seen that. Seen a lot of women cry about child support, but never cry about the daddy not being there. So I'm just curious to what y'all think that means. What do you think that means? That they cry about money, but they don't cry about the father? Is it because that they just want money and don't care about the father being in the child's life? Is that what it is? That's and then you know what? It ain't even a tough topic. It ain't even a hard topic because women can't argue with that and say that, no, I cry every time my baby daddy refused to come and see my child. I just don't, I've never heard of that. That I want to know. I literally want to know.
All right. Yes.
Are mothers really compassionate towards the father? Are they compassionate towards the child? Are they? Are women, are mothers compassionate towards the child? Or do they care? Now, I know a couple of cases where, make sure it zoom in, right? Okay. I know a couple of cases where the mother eventually wants the child to see the father, but that's only after the child asks repeatedly. And then the mother knows now at that point that the child is old enough to know about not seeing the father. So what better way than to finally introduce the child to the father, and you kind of, I guess you try to, you get out of the way of the responsibility of keeping the child away for so long. You get out of that because you see the child is old enough to know that they don't have a father. So now you're going to know that they're going to start looking for, why ain't my father around? And they're going to start paying more attention. So I know a woman who actually, when the kid was around about 10, she filed child support. Before that, she didn't even file child support. And then once she filed child support, that's around the time when I met her. And then she was telling me about how she was crying about, because she said she was crying about the fact that she would have to share the attention of the child with the father. She was crying about that. This is facts. She was crying. And I'm not talking about a little cry. She was crying her eyes out. And I told her, and I had to tell her, like, you shouldn't be like trying to keep your kid away from the father. You shouldn't be doing that. But without me saying that, she was just gonna file child support to make it to basically let the child see her going in the motion of finding the father. Because he never met him at that point. Never met him, never saw him, nothing. So she just wanted to go through the motion and get the credit for trying to find the father. And you know what I'm saying? And also, of course, the money wouldn't hurt. I think she was getting like $1,200 a month or something. So the money didn't hurt. So, but before that, she didn't even care nothing about him seeing it, because of course she went until he was 10. And then, like I say, she then started to feel emotional about the fact that, you know what, I'm gonna stop giving credit to say that she was emotional because the father was gonna get attention. I don't think that was the case. I think she was emotional because she didn't know what was gonna happen. She didn't know if the father was gonna be a good daddy, and then if the son was gonna like him more and want to live with him. She just didn't know, because she knew at that point what type of person she's been. She knows that she's not been a decent person at this point. And one thing she didn't want is for the son to see her who she really was. I mean, that happened to me too. You know, my baby mama she took my son. I didn't see him for a long time. And then out of the blue, I seen him. She would give him sporadically through him growing up. He like 19 now, but she would give him to me depending on what type of man she was with. She would let me see my son. So basically, if there was a man that had kids, she would let me see my son because the you already know as a father, you're gonna ask the girl you dating if she got kids, where the father at? You want to know that just in case you have a kid with this crazy ass lady, you want to know where the father is. So that's why she would let me see the child, let me see my son, because she was worried about, hey, if he sees that I'm this trash lady, I'm trying to paint this beautiful picture of him, of me. And if he sees that I'm a trash individual, he's not going to like me. So women do that to let when the child is acting out, causing problems. Yep, exactly. Women let the children go around either for two reasons. Either the child is acting bad and she can't handle them, and she don't. And it ain't even the fact that the child is acting bad. It's the fact that the lady is so selfish and self-absorbed that women use kids as a part of them. So they use them as like little playthings. So that's why they like to dress them up. That's why a lot of little boys end up being homosexuals, because the mama be dressing them up like little girls, right? So it's not even the fact that the kid is bad. It's the fact that the kid is not a good representation of her. That's why she want the daddy to come get him, because she's like, no, this kid is not a perfect child. He doesn't paint. He doesn't make me look good.
Yes.
He doesn't make me look good. So I'm going to pass him to his dad so he can look bad because he's making me look bad. I want the dad to come and get him because the mama don't feel right because people are questioning her on her parenting skills. So she give the kid to the father. And I can vouch for this because it's happened to me. My baby mama messaged me on Facebook. I didn't see my son for, I think it was 7 years. I didn't see my son. And then finally she messaged me, and I hadn't talked to her in years, and she stole him and ran off with him. And I didn't see him for years. And then she messaged me she message request me. And if the woman I was dating at the time, she remembered this story. The woman, my baby mama, messaged me, and I knew right then what she wanted. Like, I got the message request and I knew right away what she wanted. I messaged her back and said, when do you want me to come get him? That's exactly what I said. I said, when do you want me to come and get him? And I sent that message to her before she even had a chance to say it, because I already knew him getting around 9. So you think, okay, so I knew another girl who let her son meet the daddy around 9, 10, right? And then my baby mama let my son know who I was around 9. See, that's when kids start realizing what's going on. So it's not a coincidence. These are two women from two different parts of the world, one of them Spanish, one of them a white girl. So these are two different people. So this is a woman thing. This is not a black or a white or a Mexican or Indian thing. This is a woman thing. This is a thing that women do. So she hit me up and said, come and get your son. And I was like, okay, didn't question it at all. I was like, okay, when? So this is how I know that men don't give up on children. They give up on the person who they co-parenting with. Okay, so I go and pick my son up, right? I go get him. And I don't want to get too far in depth, but the point is I go and get him and I keep him for like a year. She had him on ADHD medication. She had him on all kind of stuff, making him seem like he was a troublemaker. So basically she put him on medication to make it seem like he has a problem, so it doesn't look good on her. And plus it don't hurt that she was getting like a $900 check for him being on ADHD medication. So I got him, took him off the medication. The medication stunts your growth and also made you overweight. So I got him. He was way smaller than what he was supposed to be. He was way shorter than what he was supposed to be. I took him off medication the first day I got him. took him off the medication, went to the school and made him test out, 30-day test out. He went back to normal classes because anytime you're an ADHD candidate for that and you taking these pills, they automatically put you in remedial classes. For anybody who don't know what that is, these are the classes where they cook cupcakes and stuff all the time. She had my intelligent son in this class where they cook cupcakes all the time and don't do nothing. And they highlight most of the answers and leave you with like one answer. They highlight, you got a test. Now you get the test like everybody else, but they highlight all of the answers. Like say you got A, B, C, D. They'll highlight all of the answers besides 2 of them and make you pick out of 2 answers. And I said, hell no, you're not having my son out here doing no two answers, you know? Hell no, I went straight up to that school and told him, hell no, not my son. You ain't having my son like that. So I took him right off the medication, and put him in school and then put a bunch of rules and structures around him. Put some rules, structure, had to spank him a few times, but that was fucked up because I didn't even really get a chance to hug on my little nigga. Because I had to immediately start disciplining him because he was so off. He was so off and so like lost. I had to immediately start disciplining him. So I never even got a chance to hug my little nigga. Well, I did, but you know, it wasn't like I wanted to. It wasn't like instead of me going in and being a disciplinary, I wanted to go in and hug and love on him, but I didn't get a chance to do that. And that's the mother's fault. So, and then after the fact, after he got better, he started making A honor roll. In a couple of months, he was on A honor roll. So he went from making all zeros, like, I mean, literally, he had an average of a 5. I'm not even playing. His average was a 5. I shit you not. He had an average of a 5. I put this on my daughter that passed. He had a grade point average of a 5 in remedial courses. And he had a discipline problem. Then when he was with me, he got into normal classes, then ended up being in honor classes. 6 months later, they started putting him in honor classes. So, and then a year later, after he's all good, slim and trim, he had a bad, matter of fact, he didn't even think he was a handsome little kid. My son is a very handsome, just like me, but a bright-skinned version with like light-complected eyes. So he was a very handsome little dude, but he didn't know that. His confidence was low. He didn't know nothing. So I had to give him his confidence back. Took him hunting every day, went and played sports and did stuff and wrestled around with him, played with him, cut his hair because I was a barber, as you can see. Look at the boy, slim and trim, you know. So I cut his hair. Also made him tell me when he wanted a haircut. I didn't tell him when he needed one. I said, you better tell me when you need a haircut because I wanted him to know when he needed one. Bought him colognes because he didn't smell too good. He didn't have any clothes when I got him. So I bought him colognes and went and took him shopping and bought him nice clothes and nice shoes and stuff. And then his mother, he told me when we went to go get nice shoes for the first time, took him to go get his ears pierced, got him some big diamonds like mine, real diamonds, real gold, gave him confidence. And when the first day I went to go take him to go get some new clothes because he didn't have any, it's kind of sad, almost made me want to cry. But I went in there to take him to go get new clothes, and he said, why am I going to go get these new clothes? And I said, what you mean? He said, well, my mom says this, I promise. He says, my mom says that clothes and fancy clothes and nice clothes are for people who don't like themselves. That's what she told him.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's what she told him. She told him that having new clothes and nice things like that were for people who were not good people. So I had to literally get him out of the mind state to want to look good and smell good. Because she didn't want to pay for it, so she made him think it was a bad thing. This is 100% real. This is not a story I'm making up. This is 100% real. She made him believe that wearing nice clothes was bad people did that. So what did I do? I had to build his confidence back up. I put him in the gym because you know me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I put him in the gym. I started making him do sit-ups in the morning and before he went to school. It was a bunch of stuff I had to put in place. But you know, after I did all of that and his mom called, she was like, hey, we're going on a mini family vacation. Can I get him to take him on vacation with us? And you know me, I'm not the type to try to keep him away from his mother because I think he needs his mother. I actually never said nothing negative about his mother around him. And I didn't allow him to say anything negative either. But she got him and he was supposed to enroll back in school where I was, and she didn't ever give him back. She didn't even answer the phone anymore. She didn't even answer the phone anymore. So he stayed with me from 10 all the way to like 11 and a half. And she didn't answer the phone no more until about 6 months later, she answered the phone. Well, I kept calling, and then she finally answered the phone. And when she answered the phone, she was like, okay, he's already enrolled in school. I said, I know that by now, 6 months, goddamn, he better be enrolled in school. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, that's cool. I just want to talk to him. You know, that's fine. You know, it don't matter. See, I don't see it as that it's either me or her. I don't like my baby mama, but that's still my family. That is still my family. I don't like her, but that's still my family. Whether I like it or not, I chose to procreate with this woman and have a kid with this woman. I see her as my family. So whether he with me or her, we still family. It don't matter to me where he at. You know what I'm saying? So, and I give it about, he was 11 and she called again around, I say about 6 months later. Because remember, I told you he got skinny, he lost weight, he started looking like, you know, like he was supposed to look. He lost weight, did everything he was supposed to do. And then she gives me a call out of the blue, and I still remember where I was. I was washing my Hellcat, my white on white Hellcat. I was at the car wash washing my rims down, and she called my phone. And she told me all I hear is a bunch of crying and yelling in the background. And she was like, I say, what's going on? And he was just like crying and yelling in the background. And she was like, I say, man, what's going on? She was like, you need to talk to your son. Now it's my son. Now it's my son, right? Now it's my son. Talk to your son. Now it's my son. See, that's what women do. When the kid is bad, it's your son. When the kid is good, it's my son. They want all the credit for the kid being good. So she says, you need to talk to your son. I tell him to get on the phone, and he's crying, like can't even hold his breath. He crying. And at this point, he think he's 12 and a half or something, right? And he's crying. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What you crying for? This is literally how I talk. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on, little bro? What's going on? What's going on, son? He's like, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of being here. You know, I say, dude, what is stop? Calm down. What the hell is going on? He was like, well, they're at school and they're calling me fat. And I said, son, first off, stop crying. And he stopped crying immediately. And I said, would you get mad if people called you a purple dragon? This is my exact words. I said, would you get mad if people called you a purple dragon? He was like, no. I said, so that means you know you're not a purple dragon. So you wouldn't get mad. I say, so you get mad when they call you fat because you know you fat. And you know why you know? Because you gained weight. You stopped doing your exercise. You stopped all your self-discipline. You stopped doing what I taught you to do. That's why. And then he was like, and I told him, this is what my exact words. I say, now stop crying like a little old bitch and get in there and do some push-ups. He started laughing. I said, now stop all that. He went from immediately crying, talking about hurting himself, because he was talking about hurting himself. He goes all that from going from crying hysterically to laughing on the phone when we was cracking jokes. Then I tell him, I say, look, and this is what I tell him. I say, look, you get off the phone, and her mother was dating some white dude, a bad guy named Robert. I say, look, you go in there and you listen to your mother. This is what I tell him. You go in there and you listen to what your mother tell you. And he said, yes, sir. I said, okay, I love you. Go ahead. I love you too. He goes back. His mother gets on the phone. And she asked me, she said, how did you do that? I swear to God, this is what she asked me. She said, how did you do that? And I was like, do what? She's like, how did you stop him from being like that? I said, well, I just love him more than I love myself. That's all I told her. I love him more than I love myself. That's what I told her.
All right. Yes.
I love him more than I love myself. And she still probably didn't even understand that. She still probably didn't understand me loving my son more than I love myself. So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think there's a such thing as a deadbeat father. I literally don't. I think that they get tired of co-parenting with the woman. They get tired of her making all of these dumb rules. They get tired of her getting to rule over the kid, and they just give up. They don't give up on the kid, because I was the same way. After a while, I stopped dealing with my son after a while. Even now, we're not talking. He's 19, 18. And right now, we don't even talk. Why? Because the way he's acting when he's with his mother. Did I give up on him? No. Did I give up on the situation? Hell yeah. And I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'm a fair man. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a respectful man and I'm not a nice man. I'm a fair man. I'm a fair man. So sometimes that fairness might feel good to you and you just thinking, oh, he's a nice man. No, I'm just fair. And sometimes that same fairness, you won't like it. That same fairness, you won't like it. But I'm a fair man. I'm not a good man. I'm fair. So don't ever call me respectful. I'm not respectful. Don't call me respectful. Don't call me anything like that. I'm a fair man. Fair. I'm fair, and that's it. That's all I can be, and that's all I would be. I would never be anything else but fair. And that's what men need to be. You need to be fair. Fair to yourself and fair to the environment around you. Be fair. Be fair. Be fair to the woman you with. Be fair to your children. Don't be nice. Don't be respectful. Sometimes fairness seems like it's nice. Sometimes fairness seems nice. It depends on who is receiving the fairness. So a lot of people will take the fairness as niceness. So no, I don't believe that there's any such thing as a deadbeat father. I do not believe that. Never. I will never believe that there's a deadbeat father out there that exists. There are men that are sick of being beat down and co-parenting with these evil women. And am I saying every woman is evil? I guess I just won't say nothing then. Am I saying every woman is evil? I won't say nothing. Because I refuse to lie. So I just rather not say nothing. I'd rather not say anything. If you want me to lie, this the wrong show you watching. Now, will I remain silent? Do I have the right to remain silent? Fuck yeah, I do, and it's my right. It's my right as an American citizen. Everybody know I vote for Trump. It's my right as an American citizen not to say something like that. And that's my right, and I'm going to take it. So no, ladies. And the reason why I keep telling people why I talk about men and women, because this is what makes the world This is what makes the world go round. This is what makes money. This is what makes poverty. This is what makes violence. This is what makes strength, weaknesses. That's why I talk about this, because men and women, the way they get along is what determines the outcome of the world and the existence of the world. Human beings are the apex predator of the world, so we determine whether the world is destroyed or not. That's the only reason why I talk about women and men, because this is the main reason why the world is messed up, because men don't know who women is and women don't know who men are. And, I think men know who women are, but women don't know who men are. So another thing I want to talk about is, women, do you choose your man? Do you choose your man? Okay. That's what I want to talk about. Do you believe that you choose your man? Okay. If you're a woman and you believe that you choose your man, then you're wrong. You don't choose your man. The man chooses you. Okay. Because I seen this on another person saying this is very true. You don't choose your man. The man chooses you. You pick the man. So basically your pick is, you don't have any strategy to get the man to like you. Your beauty is that. Like, your beauty is which that men look at to like you. That's it. That's all. Besides that, you couldn't pick up a man. You couldn't go in there and lay your game down on a man. You depend on only your looks to make this man come to you. So you come to him, you look a certain way so he can come to you, and when he comes to you, you want him to use his game to get you. So you don't have game, you don't have strategy, so you don't pick the man, you just let him come, whatever man comes to you. So your attention is what gets, the way you look, you wanting attention gets him to come to you. So you don't pick your man. You don't pick him. He picks you. Okay? So women, you don't pick your man. So he picks you. So knowing that he picks you, you need to be a certain type of way for this man to accept you into his life. You got to be a certain type of woman. Yeah, that's right. Nigga blinging on the scene. That's right. Yeah, you got to be a certain way for a man to accept you into his life. So, yeah, equal participation in an equation. You're right. You're exactly right. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. So back to the point of there's no such thing as a deadbeat father. There isn't. There is not, and there will never be. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Women, when you leave, if you get pregnant by a guy and you leave, you need to leave that child with the man. And why you need to do that is because you are looking for a man to protect you and provide for you. So that means that when you come to me with another man's child, I'm sorry, I am never in a billion years going to look at that child like it's mine. And no man does. No man looks at a child that's not his like it's his. I don't care what no man says, he don't. And a lot of women get got like this by letting men tell them this. And that's what they really doing, is kidnapping your pussy. They're using your kid against you to make you feel, but I know you know this. Women know it. They just get what they want anyways. Women just get what they want out of the situation, so they just pretend like they don't know that the dude don't love her, don't love the kid. So they get what they want out of the situation. That's the only reason why women pretend. But they know 1,000% that guy she's dating does not look at her kid like it's his. That's why this is a reason why you need to not take your kid to another relationship, because let's just say you have another kid with that man. When you have a kid with that man, you're going to do this too. You're going to start paying more attention to that kid, and automatically you're going to outcast your kid that's with the other man. You're going to do it 1,000%. You're going to outcast your kid because it's not the union that you and this man who you're with made. So you're going to outcast that kid. You're going to. So that's why you just need to leave him with his father. So that way you can go on to another relationship and you don't have to worry about him accepting your kid, because that man going to protect and provide for his kid, that the real father will do it. But a stepfather will never, ever, 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 ever protect the kid like it's his own. Hell, I know a bunch of women, and I know a woman who she was raised like that. She was the first child, and then the mom got with another guy, and he raised her from, like, I think damn near birth. I think he raised her from damn near birth, raised her up, and then they had more kids. I think 2 brothers and a sister. They had more kids, and she noticed that, even though they told her eventually, but she said she noticed that he would treat them different. Even when she got older, it was stuff that he would do for them that he wouldn't do for her. You know what I'm saying? It was things that dude would do. And of course she's like, and then the mother didn't like her like that. And I'm going to tell you why. It's impossible for a woman to keep liking the daughter or the son or whoever after another man comes into the picture, and especially when they have kids. Especially when they have kids. The reason why is that you are a reminder of the failure that she had in the last relationship. You are a reminder. You are a reminder of the failure, and women do not like to look at responsibility. So you are a responsible reminder of that she sucked before she met the man who she with now. You are a reminder of that. So the faster you get to her to get out of her house, the better. The faster that you get old enough to get out of her house is the better for her. Because you are a constant reminder to your mother that how she failed and that she is basically a hoe because she had a baby with 2 people now. And I told you, women don't like to look at their mistakes. Women do not like accountability, and you are a everyday reminder of her accountability and her failure. I knew the damn thing was going down. Yeah, but you're a constant reminder of that. And she ain't having that. She not having you remind her on how she failed in life. It's not happening. So she gonna treat you like trash. And they also at the same time, even dealing with all of that, that your mama got going on, even dealing with all of that, right? Even dealing with all of that other stuff, dealing with all of that to your mother and the daughter, your mother is still in competition with you. Even after her not wanting you in the house no more, her not liking you, she's still in competition with you. So she don't want your life to be good. Like, she don't want your life to be better or good. So if you notice with some moms, they always tend to like you with the bad guys. For some reason, I'm talking to the women. If you notice, your mother always seems to like the bad guys. She always seems to like the guys that mean you harm. They never like the men who will do all the greatness for you and be great in your life. They never like that guy. They always like the man who literally don't work, don't do this, don't do that. They like those men for you. Why? Because they don't want you to have a good life. Because remember, that's the same thing with my baby mama. If you don't look good out in the world, she don't want nothing to do with you. But there's no possibility for you to look good out in the world because you're made with another man and she's married to another man. So she's never going to look at you like you're good. She's always going to look at you like you're a burden to her, like you're a sight for sore eyes. She's always going to see you this way. Always. She is always going to see you this way as a daughter with a mother that is married to another man and your daddy is some other man. She's going to be horrible to you. And the thing is, the bad part is that you're going to keep trying to get your mother to love you. That's the bad part. You're going to keep trying to get your mother to love you. And it's never going to work. She's never going to love you. She's never going to love you. She's never going to wish you greatness. It's never going to work. But of course, you're going to give her the benefit of the doubt every time you can. But she's never going to love you. Never going to wish you well. It's never going to happen. I don't care how much your mama changes. They'll go through little spells. These type of relationships, you notice, they'll go through like little spells where they'll get along. They'll get along for 6 months, and then after a long time, they don't get along. They'll get along for this amount of time, and after that, these are the type of mothers that wish you harm. They want you doing bad in life. They want you doing bad in life. So let alone if your father is the same father and all your brothers and sisters got the same father, your mama's still going to be in competition with you. But imagine if you don't even have the same father and you are a mistake, because really you were. Hell, I was a mistake. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. But you have to know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be, you got to know this. You can't just be walking around like, hey, my mom and dad wanted to have me and this and that. No, man. No. They didn't. They didn't want to have you. Your stepdaddy don't like you. Matter of fact, your stepdaddy will try to fuck you. It didn't happen a billion times. Your stepdaddy will try to smash you. Or he definitely look at you sexually. And I don't want to hear nothing nobody say out there. Yo, if you got a stepdaddy, he definitely looking at you sexually when you walk around the house. And the mama know that. That's why the mama wants you out of the house, because you ain't nothing but another woman that can take her man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the mama know that he'll smash. Especially if you cute. If you cute, oh yeah, your mama finna hate your ass. Because you're going to be the younger version, and most of the time the daughter look better than the mama ever did. So you just a younger version of her, which she's jealous of your youth. You the younger version of her, but you look better than what she did when she was younger. So she gonna hate the shit out of you. She gonna hate the shit out of you. She gonna hate your ass with a passion. Your mama is gonna hate your ass with a passion. I think men are grateful when their sons become who they are or become better. Like even if I'm not seeing my son, I still want him to be great. I still want him to be great. I still want my little nigga to be great. Hell, he's still my son. I still love him. But tough love is what it is. You know, you start coming from your mama and acting like your mama, you can't be around me like that. Nah, hell no. Can't be around me like that. Can't be around me like that. With a chip on your shoulder looking at me. Your mama done created some chip on your shoulder. You can't be around old Moke looking like that. Hell nah. If you got to clean your teeth. But yeah, you can't be around me like that, brother. So the same thing is that, you know, you gotta, like I say, you gotta be fair. You gotta be fair. Don't be a respectful man. Don't be a good man. Don't be this. Don't just be fair. Be fair. That's it. That's all. That's all you need to be is fair. That's it. Don't go out here trying to be extra good and let these people make you into a crash dummy and set yourself up in life. Nah, man, just be fair. That's it. Just be a fair man. And trust me, everything will work out fine if you a fair man. You'll be just fine. You'll be better than fine. Because then you start doing things, you start being an equal participant in the equation. So you don't put into people that don't put into you. You know, you don't put into people that don't put into you. You know, if you I ain't gonna say a good man, if you a fair man and the person is not fair to you, you got to leave them alone. If you a fair man and the person not fair to you, you got to leave them alone. Okay. Yeah, that was this. I think this was a good topic, man. I think a lot of women needed to hear this about their mothers, and a lot of sons needed to hear this about their mother. That your father, if you don't see your father, I advise you find out what happened. I advise you to find out what happened. Do not believe your mother's side of the story. Damn near 100 times out of 100, she's going to be lying to you. Don't believe her story.
Stupid.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Okay? And I know it's going to hurt your feelings. I know it's going to hurt to find out your mother is trash. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your feelings to find out your mother is a sleazeball. It's going to hurt your feelings to find out that the person who you thought was the Queen of Sheba, to find out that she is trashy. That she is the most worst person you can ever imagine. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't know who your daddy is and you ain't seen your daddy, I'm going to say 100 times out of 100, your mama is the fucking meanest person that you don't know you know. That you don't even know you know. You don't even know who that woman is sitting beside you. You don't even know. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go on and end it. But I want to tell y'all, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. And make sure y'all click the like button, click the follow. Click the follow on my YouTube, my Facebook, go to my TikTok, go to my Twitch. Go ahead and follow in there. Twitch is real nice, actually. Twitch is very, very nice. I like Twitch a lot. But yeah, go to that Twitch, go to Facebook, go to YouTube, and fuck with your boy, man. And make sure y'all click and share the video, man. I appreciate that. And if you want to donate to the channel, go to @ Moke Show with the Cash App. Just go to @ Moke Show. Cash App. Well, not @ the Moke Show, but you know the Cash App is @ the Moke Show. My bad. The Moke Show Cash App. If y'all want to donate to the channel, I appreciate it. I just got a donation. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Moke getting supporters. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, I appreciate that. I'll see y'all next time, and I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and come on tomorrow. And I'm going to do some videos and probably I might just stream on YouTube because I got some stuff I want to show that Facebook going to censor. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to YouTube. All right. But I appreciate y'all and holla back at your boy.
I never sold drugs, I'm not a medicine man. I'm just so proud to be a melanin man. Here I stand, a grown ass man, all by myself, a grown ass man. I don't know what the future holds. I'm a king, now I mean, cause my tooth is gold. And plus I got a fruitful soul. I'm finna blow this top off and ain't no telling where the roof will go. Feel like I'm going to the Super Bowl. Just because I'm rich, little bitch, don't mean that I trick on hoes. What I look like giving money away, that's like a bee giving honey away. I made mine, you better make your own. Try to get married, try to build your home. Take pride in your man and you make it alone. If you're acting like a queen, you just make it a throne. Now, but make sure y'all click the like button. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, Moke Show.